It's recording. Please work on your macromolecules. Okay, so let's let me turn this way. Let's go to the Google Drive, so you can see the Google Drive. So we just click on this. Google Drive. Okay. Yes, and we're going to go to biology. It opens up this. That would be extra bonus. You just draw it. It'd be great if you did that. That would be awesome. So the useful links are actually in this big one here. What? Went over there. Mellow. Okay. So, I think it's all the way at the bottom. No, I don't think it's in diversion. I think it's on the very bottom.
Oh, there you go.
Some useful bio links. So I put this in here for you guys so you can look up anything you want on there. So these are the useful bio links. And that one's on the very bottom of the list. So if you click on it and you go to the bottom of the list. Is it that one? Yeah, I think so. I think I added that YouTube after. So are you guys building the you going to sugar molecule or protein? So you know it has double bonds? Yeah. You guys do it? That's that double bond. Yeah, that's the double bond. We need two though. So are you guys going to build a glycine molecule? Glycine molecule?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hook you up for that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to turn it on. So guys, I'm gonna make here the glycine molecule. Can I pull it apart? Takes a while. You have to go to what molecule you're building. You go to sugar molecule, protein. Protein. So you go to protein, you go to amino acids. So just get in. First you have to go to 3 molecules. Water 3. Okay. Then you want to go to protein. Carbohydrates, saccharides, amino acids. And we're building glycine. So just click on glycine. So you guys, you could see we go to that. This is the biotics Colorado UK thing. We're on that thing. We're going on to amino acids and we're on glycine. So look, this is already working. So this is the, let me show the camera. So this is our little, it's our 3D glycine molecule, which these guys are going to build us a copy of it. So you can rotate the molecule around and see what it looks like. The little red thing here represents the double bond, which we're going to represent by springs. So cool. Yeah. Excellent job.
Yeah, baby.
Good job. I'm going to have to buy a phone here so I can get on faster. Whichever you prefer. No. Look at this phone. You guys are going to go over and look at this phone so you can help. You guys are look at this phone since I take your molecules with you. You guys don't just look at the molecule and then you guys can share it. Yes, you're done already. Okay, can you explain to me what you built here?
I appreciate it. This is a
Carbohydrate.
molecule.
And which monomer did you build?
A monosaccharide.
It's a monomer. Which one? It kind of looks like glucose, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's a glucose molecule.
C6H12.
Okay, great. And you use this little thing here, the little website that we gave you to build it. Cool. Excellent job, girls. So you're building a second one, then you can hook them together. And when you hook two monomers, what do you get? Disaccharide. And if you build a whole bunch of them, what do you get? Polysaccharide. Good job. Excellent job, girls. Thank you. Good job. Are you guys still trying to get the website up so you can build the molecules? Okay, good.
Is this a glucose molecule?
I don't know, which one did it say it is? It looks like it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons and 1 oxygen. Looks like it, yeah. Compare it. She's got it over there on hers. If you want to look at it, compare it. Okay? I'm going to go over the test questions some more too with some of the other kids. Okay, I'm going to set my camera up here. Is that okay?
Oh my God.
We're going to go over the test, but I know you're sick. It's okay. It's showing you the other girls. But you need to practice the test questions. I'm going to go over the test with you, okay? Lily.
Is this what it looks like?
Let me see. Are you? Which one are you doing? The glucose or the glucose? So you've got. Okay, so you have. You're going to draw it in 2D, not 3D. This is 3D. You're not going to draw it 2D. You're going to draw it like this. If you can draw it like that, you can get your lines between them to make a polysaccharide. Or 2 disaccharide polysaccharide. That's all you have to draw on the test. Remember I showed you Frederick's paper? Frederick's paper, I showed you that? Okay, just like that. Okay. So don't answer these questions for Lily, because she misses. So Lily, when you swallow food, it can go down 2 different ways.
Yes.
And so there's a mechanism above the glottis to prevent food from going down the wrong pipe.
It's something glottis.
What's it? It's above the glottis. Epiglottis. Okay? You need to know that for the test. Okay? And when you guys, Bruce. Okay, so when there are 2 chemicals that are released into the stomach. One's made in the stomach. No. What do you need to break down protein and minerals? They're very hard to break down. So what does your stomach make that's really nasty? Acid. Hydrochloric. You know your stomach has acid in it? Hydrochloric acid. Okay? So you're saying HCl? Okay. What else do you need to break down? besides HCl, there's something that Chi cells release. Starts with a P. P what? Pepsin, okay? Okay, good. Where does the breakdown of carbohydrates start? In your digestive tract. Carbohydrates, like if you eat a salty cracker, does it break down in your stomach or in your mouth? And what does your body make in your mouth to help break it down? Saliva. And what is in the saliva? What enzyme is in the saliva? It's a lase. It starts with a amylase. And you release it in your spit. It's in your saliva, right? Okay. Where do we absorb most of our proteins? In the small intestine or the large intestine? Small. Good job. Okay. Okay, this is kind of a tricky one, but I did talk about this. Digestion and elimination are responsible for what percentage of our immune system? And this one's multiple choice. 10, 25, 50, or 70? 70? Good job. Okay. If I can get this to go down here. If your stomach acid's not strong enough, what can happen? What about if you eat a steak and you had no stomach acid? Did you digest the steak well? So what would that do in your body? You need paper? Okay. Can you help and explain it to her? Can you tell her, explain it to her? No, don't write on your book. Don't write in your book. Really. Don't write in your book. Don't write in the book, okay? Don't write in your book. I can't even see what it says. That's okay. You get some paper. That's okay. So would one of you ladies explain the answer to her? Okay, if you don't make stomach acid and you eat a big steak, what's going to happen? And will that increase the gas in your stomach? And then what will happen when it increases the gas? What can happen that's something like acid reflux? You get acid reflux. The acid reflux is like acid reflux. Okay, great. Okay. Where do we reabsorb water and vitamins? Small intestine or large intestine? Large intestine. Okay. You need to drink some water. Are you sick? Okay. If we eat a lot of wheat, and there's lots of gluten in it, because there always is, you're going to get fat, and we eat a lot of milk with it, there's something in the small intestine called the microbiota. Is that good for the microbiota? Yeah. So they normally look like this, and if you eat it for years, you're going to be small. It's going to clog them all up, and then you can't absorb them. You can't get the proteins and the monomers, the sugar can't get through, and you can't absorb them. It causes malabsorption, leads to Crohn's, can eventually lead to colon cancer, possibly. Okay, so that's a bad thing. How do vegetables help with digestion? What's in vegetables that we don't break down? What part of the vegetable do we not break down? We call it. Did she say what? Fiber? Fiber, yay. So how does fiber help us eliminate waste products? Pushes it through. So it helps the peristaltic movement, correct? Okay, excellent. And also when you eat veggies, you're actually putting fertilizer on the good bacteria that help us digest and make our vitamin B12 and stuff like that. Okay? So that's why vegetables are good for you. So what if you eat lots of cheese? Like say you ate pizza like every day for like 6 months. You'd get fat and you'd be sleepy. And you'd probably get very constipated because cheese is very hard to break down. Right? These are some of the thinking questions. Is butter healthier for you, or is margarine made with hydrogenated fats better for you? What is butter? Why? What do hydrogenated fats do? Can we break those down easy? No, they're not good for us. They're created by man. They're not found in nature. Are things that are created by man, when we modified food, are those good for us? They're bad for us. Good job. Yes. Well, you can either do glucose molecule? Or you can do protein? You have to go with these proteins. You go to proteins, you go to amino acids, amino acids, click on glycine. You just click on amino acids and you click on glycine molecule, then it'll bring up the rotating glycine molecule.
We have to draw that on the test?
No, you don't have to draw glycine. You just have to draw basic protein. So there you go. So let me show it to my camera. So you're videotaping this. Show this to the camera. So that's our rotating molecule. So make it look like that. Okay? Good job, guys. So you need to get together with another group, like this group over here, and then combine this with that group. You can combine them. So when you build things together and you hook them together, do you pour water on or take water out? You take water out. And what is it called when you take water out?
Dehydration synthesis.
Dehydration synthesis. You girls are so smart. Good job. So let's go over to this group and see if you guys can. They might already have done it. Did you guys already hook two together?
Detecting some errors we
Okay.
made.
Okay, when you get done, these ladies want to bind their molecule to yours.
We have to.
You have to, okay, but work with this group and combine it together. So when you combine things together and you add
Take water out.
you take water out, and what do we call the word for the taking water out?
Dehydration synthesis.
Good job, girls. Okay, can you work with these guys and do that? That'd be great. Thank you. Good job. Okay, Lily, we need to practice for the test. We need to practice for the test. You're doing good. You're doing really good. We need to practice for the test a little bit, okay? I'm doing a little differentiation here. Have a seat. I'll have a seat.
I'm so ready for this. If I can't talk, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Good job, gentlemen. That's a better protein molecule. Good job. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to spend a little extra time with Lily because she's been sick, and I want her to do well in the test, so I got to do a little differentiation for her, okay? So go ahead and keep enjoying your okay, so
If I stop talking, I'm sorry.
that's fine. I know you're sick. So why is brown rice healthier than white rice? It's not processed, but what does it have in it still that they haven't taken out? White rice is just the sugar. Brown rice has the fiber and it has the wheat germ, which contains all the vitamins and minerals. No. It's actually not wheat germ, it's rice germ. I said it wrong. I'm sorry. Brown rice has all the vitamins and minerals and all the bran, all the roughage. White rice is just pure sugar. That's all it is. White rice gives you calories, but it doesn't give you any fiber, and it doesn't give you any vitamins and minerals. Brown rice has fiber. Once you start eating brown rice, you get to like it after a while. Like, I don't like white rice. I like brown rice. It tastes better. But because I'm used to eating it. Okay? So, on the test, there's going to be a question that's going to talk about macromolecules. And remember the sheet that I was showing you that
Not a lot of everything.
it had 4 macromolecules on it.
Oh, no,
Okay, so there are 4 macromolecules that we're building together. We're building one that's made of sugars. Okay, what's that called? Well, glucose is one of the monomers. Well, what's the whole? When you add a whole bunch of monomers together, you get a polymer. What do we call that? Like, what is an apple or a potato? What do we call that? What type of macromolecule is a potato? No, I know, but But what is it? Is it a protein? Is it a fat? Potato. What is a potato mostly made of? Starch. So what's the technical name for starch? No, that's the monomer. What's the whole thing called? Carbohydrate. So the four macromolecules are carbohydrates. What do we call fats in science? Starts with a L. Lipids. Okay, then what do we need to build our muscles? Proteins. And what do we need that controls development of new cells? It's in the nucleus of the cell, and it's a it's a twisted molecule. It's like a ladder that's twisted. It contains the genetic code. DNA. So what do you call DNA and RNA? What are they? They call it nucleic acids. Yeah, you said ribonucleic acid. Good. Okay. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. So if you break, what do you call it when you break down large polymers? I think my thing stopped. Shoot.
No, it's still on.
Okay.
The green light is
You guys are working great together, but lower your voice just a little bit, okay? I'm trying to do a little differentiation for Lily here. Okay, so when you break down large polymers into smaller monomers, so you take a potato, and then it goes in your stomach, and you're breaking it down. You have to break it down into small glucose molecules or fructose molecules so you can absorb it in your microbiome. What do we call the process of breaking all these bonds down? Do you add water to break the bonds or take water out?
Add water.
You add water. And what do we call it? I say it a funny way. Water cut. Water cut.
Can I listen to?
Hydrolysis. Remember I call it hydrolysis instead of hydrolysis. Because it means hydro means water, and lysis means to cut. So when you break things down, you always add water. It doesn't matter if it's a protein, a carbohydrate, or anything else. Class, please, a little bit quieter. Thank you. And then you guys are having fun building your macromolecules. Okay. So when you build things and you add them together, like say you had amino acids and you were adding them all together, you take water out or add water. This is the reverse of the other one. You take it out. The first one was adding water to break it apart. So if you take water out, what do they call it? It's called taking water out and building. The word stands for taking water out and building. What are you doing? Dehydration, because you're not adding water, you're taking it out. Dehydration in science. What do they call it when they make genes in science?
When they make what?
Make genes. When they try to build proteins. What do they call it? Synthesis. Dehydration synthesis. I put it on the board. I did it in the PowerPoint in senior digestion. You read the digestion book? You got to read that for the test. The test is a couple days, okay? I know you've been sick. Okay, so how does a gallbladder help us to absorb nutrients? The gallbladder. What does the gallbladder make? I mean, what does it make? Or what does it store? The liver makes it. What does it store? The green stuff. It's called bile. Yeah. So what does bile help us absorb? What nutrient? It has to do with calories. What nutrient has the most calories in it? Fats. So gallbladder helps us absorb fats. So what does bile do to help us absorb fats? I drew it on the board. Remember all the little dots I drew on the board? It emulsifies the fats and helps emulsifies the fats and helps get inside there and increase the surface area so we can break them down. So it emulsifies the fats.
Cobbs, do we have any morning announcement assemblies or something?
No, we don't today. I did the announcement.
No advisories?
There was no advisors today because they're doing map testing.
Oh.
I said that. Good. Excellent. Yes, we have none today. Okay. Okay, so
And I have to look into it more.
yeah, you got to read the chapter on digestion. Okay, digestion. Is it important for our immune system?
Yes.
How much percentage?
70.
That's new scientific discovery. It's not in any textbook. That's what scientists think. It's important. So we need to read about it because it's important for your health. Because biology is about what? Not dying, living, right? And reproduction. That's what makes it interesting, right? So, let me get down further. If you eat a bunch of bad bacteria and you get food poisoning, you vomit, and what's the other thing that you do? Goes out, not in your mouth, it goes out the other way. What's that called? What is it called when you do that? A lot of water. No, what's it called?
Yeah, I
Okay, so you said
said it.
you said vomit. So, okay,
I
anyways.
said diarrhea.
No, you didn't say
I
vomit.
said diarrhea.
So, anyways, what happens to the peristaltic movement? Does it increase or decrease? Increases. So, what is this peristaltic movement?
It's when your stomach goes bad and
How do you push the food through the small intestine and the large intestine? The smooth muscle contracts and it pushes the food. That's how it does it. If I can ever download that video, I'll show it to you. I made a video. So you're going to have to know, like, you have to look this up. See, what's a good source of vitamin A? Liver, carrot, squash. What's a good source of vitamin D? What's a good source of vitamin E? Page 980. This is the test. Page 980. Page 980 in your book. You have to name it. No, page 980. Write that down. Okay? Okay. How do I stop this now?